at first, Kena or Kina, Bridge of Spirits, is going to appeal to you as a beautiful and sexy, cute game. And to be honest, it is all those things. But there's something people don't talk about much, which is the fact that Kena is a hard game, especially on the harder difficulties. It feels like it just keeps going up until maybe you quit. So in this video, we're going to go in depth about how to make you the perfect Kena, the pro Kena, destroyer of spirits. And of course, this video may contain spoilers, so consider yourself warned. Do you know what's more important than having a lot of health? It's actually not getting hit. And I played this game a lot, and I can tell you that I almost never block. And I can sometimes parry, but to be honest with you, I almost backflip. And if you want to backflip, all you have to do is press circle or whatever button on the controller you use to roll, right? Without any direction. So when you press circle, you're going to perform a backflip. So why is backflip more important than dodging or parrying or blocking? Well, because it has some broken high frames. Basically, if you perform alright, I feel like the timing is even more forgiving than parrying, because parrying is really hard in this game. You really want the enemy to almost make contact to be able to parry. But with backflipping, all you have to do is just press circle at the right moment and you might avoid getting hit altogether. Trust me, the timing is very forgiving and you might end up getting out of tricky situations way more often. Trust me, give it a try and let me know about it. You have multiple ways to stop enemies and their animations. I think the most common one is to use your bombs. But did you know that your dash, your spirit dash, is the best thing you can do to stop an enemy? It won't work, I'll say all the time, but it will work 9 times out of 10. So my strat is to use as many times as possible my dash, right? And also stick a bomb, just stick the bomb next to the enemy. Chances are, when they'll be about to attack you, it's going to detonate and they're going to be stopped, right? You can make it so that they never actually attack you, because either you dash at them or you throw a bomb. Basically, the perfect defense is offense. Give it a try. While playing the game, you will discover rats, those cute, adorable creatures. Well, what you need to know is that the more rats you get, the more actions you can perform, such as using the rod hammer, the rod bombs, and even using your super powerful shot with your bow. Now, all those things can affect multiple enemies at once. I'm talking about hitting multiple enemies very fast in one single attack. All you need to do is either line up your shot properly so that if the enemies are, in a line, then all you have to do is shoot your bow and it's going to hit every single one of them at once. The same applies to your bombs. If you see multiple enemies gathered together, throw a rod bomb and everybody is stuck in time. Same applies to your rod hammer. Use those kills to your advantage, because why hit one person at a time when you can hit everybody at once, right? Oh, and the most powerful tools you have at your disposal are the rot bombs. Those bombs can immobilize enemies, allowing you to hit them multiple times in a row, and while you hit them, guess what? You get carriage back, and when you get carriage back, it means you can throw another bomb and another one and another one and another one. It makes it so that you can have those enemies stuck there and you can kill them without them retaliating even once. If you play your cards right, especially with the new West, the new charmstones, bravery, you can bypass enemies' phases and just get them stuck there for a while. Especially because, well, the spirit dash gives you a lot of carries, so use it wisely and never ever stop using your bombs. Oh, and since I'm talking about bombs, they introduced also in New Game Plus a new ability which is called Splinter Bomb. Basically, if you throw a bomb at an enemy and then you shoot at it, it's going to detonate, and that detonation is going to create even more bombs to reach other enemies. What you need to keep in mind is that you don't have to actually throw that bomb at an enemy. Just throwing the bomb and shooting it will, even on the floor, will create those same bombs and they will attach to multiple enemies. So keep that in mind. It's very useful to get rid of those little annoying enemies. Oh, and they also introduced Splinter Bomb. Basically, when you throw a bomb and it sticks to an enemy, when that bomb explodes, it feels like the enemies are energized. And while they are energized, every kind of damage you do is going to be increased, which is great because I feel like that buff is like a 10% buff. So every time you want to use your bombs, right, your rod bombs, don't forget to throw another one because you have two bombs. Throw one bomb, which is going to be a regular one to energize your enemy, and then throw a rod bomb to immobilize them, making the most out of that frozen time, dealing massive damage, getting a lot of courage, and trust me, in no time the boss is gone. Normally at this point you should already be subscribed, but if you're not, consider subscribing because, well, do it. Thank you. So yeah, when you use your bombs, your rod bombs, you really want to wait for the right time to use another one because you don't want the enemy to get out of that loop, because if they do, they can start attacking you, and if they start attacking you and they don't stop the animation, chances are even if they are frozen in time, that animation will carry on when time is not slowed down, and chances are you might end up even getting hit while being frozen. So just use your bombs the smart way. If you can spam them, never let them get out of the bubble. Ever since the anniversary update, they introduced new charmstones, basically charms you can equip to get a little advantage, a little edge in battle. I have already made a video about the best charms, so you can just feel free to check it out after you watch this video to get the most out of those charms. But basically, some of them are really good and they can definitely help you because New Game Plus is even more difficult than the normal game, so you may definitely need that little bit of, just take the help. As far as I'm concerned, the most annoying enemies in the game are the monkeys and the flying enemies. It's just so annoying. And an easy way to deal with the flies is to stick a bomb to them. If you do so, they're going to instantly stop attacking you, because if you want to kill them using your bow, you have to shoot twice, but if you throw a bomb and it sticks, they are instantly dead. You can also use Splinter Bomb. You shoot the bomb and then boom, it's going to split and attach to even more flies. When it comes to the monkeys, they can be very annoying because as soon as you are able to shoot them, they can disappear. What I do is I use my power shot every time I see a monkey. Monkey see, monkey dead. Basically, I don't want to deal with them. They are super annoying, they hide very well, and since in the game you have no ways to tell when something is thrown at you or when someone is about to attack you, it means that you can have two monkeys hiding, throwing things at you. I don't like it. I see them, they die. Nice. And lastly, as long as you still have some blue health left, you can technically tank 2 hits before you die, because when your first bar depletes completely, there is that one last hit which is called a protection hit, which is there just in case you want to heal and reset. So in case you are limited when it comes to how many times you can heal, my advice would be wait as long as possible before healing, because chances are you are still protected by that last hit. So yeah, as long as your health is blue, don't heal. The most difficult encounter I had to go through in the game was the village leader trial, where you have to fight the hunter and the warrior at once while completing the bonus objective. In the master difficulty, that thing kicked my ass like a whole afternoon. No easy. So trust me, you're going to need all those tools, and evidently you're going to be a better player. I am confident those things are going to make you a better player and improve your playstyle. So yeah, I expect nothing but success now. Thank you guys for watching the video, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.